On a recent warm day, we asked people walking along the Inner Harbor, what brings you here?
We really like the water. We were commenting this morning that it'd be great to just come sit and have a cup of coffee and enjoy.
No one we spoke with mentioned shopping or even eating.
Why do you want to be at a chain restaurant in the harbor? There's so many local restaurants to go to.
That's not a surprise to the people who are working on the next chapter for the Inner Harbor.
So we asked what brought you to the harbor, and the highest response was just to walk and enjoy the environment, enjoy the views.
Once a big draw for tourists, the two retail pavilions now sit mostly vacant and showing their 40-year-old age. The property is in receivership. The owner, out-of-town real estate firm Ashkenazi Acquisitions, is behind on its mortgage. And if Lori Schwartz of the Waterfront Partnership had her way, the pavilions would be torn down.
No one yet knows what the future of retail, restaurants, entertainment is going to be. It's going to take some time to shake out. We're going to see a lot more closures. And so I wasn't in the beginning, but I've become a proponent of demolishing the pavilions. I think they were built for a certain type of use, the festival marketplace, and it's not likely to come back.
So what is the future here?
For a while, it became one of those places where if you lived here, like I lived here, you stopped coming here to enjoy it in that way. And so when you talk about sort of the future and what it's missing, it's that down-home community engagement space where everybody feels like this is their harbor.
A greener Inner Harbor is a top priority. A plan called Inner Harbor 2.0 adds trees and provides more shade. Planners want to capitalize on the waterfront location and increase the kind of outdoor events popular with locals and visitors.
So I see a lot more free performance. I see a lot more amenity space and engaging activity spaces. I think retail will be a component. I don't know that it'll be the anchor as it has been somewhat in the past.
In the near term, next 5 years or so, I would say it's more outdoor activities. It's more flexible activities instead of sit-down restaurants. Perhaps it's cafes.
Last week, a new report added another possibility for the harbor, swimming. The water is getting cleaner, the report said. Imagine this as the local pool, perfect for Baltimore resident Tyrell Womack.
For example, if people were able to jump in the water, although boats rarely come in and out of the harbor, I think people would enjoy the space more versus only coming downtown to spend money.
The city does own the land here, so it can take the lead to make the space more green, more user-friendly, but the city has little leverage over the two pavilions, which are privately owned. It's up to the receiver of the two pavilions to find a potential buyer. According to the latest progress report, the end of August, there was no such deal in the works. Reporting live tonight from the Inner Harbor, I'm Jane Miller, WBAL TV 11 News.